Most parents are raising kids with tools that quietly backfire. Louder warnings, harder punishments, more lectures, more threats they never actually follow through on. Then they're confused when the same behavior shows up again the next day. Here's the uncomfortable part. If your child only behaves when you're watching, you didn't build discipline. You built surveillance. And that gets dangerous because the kid who only listens out of fear becomes the teenager who hides things and the adult who needs someone else to manage them. Calm kids aren't created in the middle of the chaos. They're built before the chaos starts. Japan figured this out long ago. In a lot of Japanese homes, the goal isn't to win against the child. It's to shape the child from the inside. Not through fear, through identity. Because the strongest child isn't the one scared of punishment. It's the child who believes, this is just the kind of person I am. 1. Stop asking, how do I make this behavior stop? Most parents treat bad behavior like an emergency, so they grab the fast tools. Threats, bribes, yelling, shame. Sometimes it works for 5 minutes, but nothing was taught, so the same problem comes back wearing a different outfit. Today it's shoes, tomorrow it's homework. Later, it's lying and shutting down. Japanese parenting starts from a different question. What skill is missing here? If a kid melts down over losing, the missing skill is handling frustration. If a kid grabs, it's waiting. If a kid screams instead of talking, it's naming what they feel. Punishment attacks the behavior. Teaching builds the ability that was never there. Sometimes your child isn't being bad. They're just underbuilt. Your job is to build what's missing. 2. Let your child struggle longer than your anxiety wants them to. Most parents don't rescue because the kid needs rescuing. They rescue because they can't stand watching the struggle. The kid can't zip the jacket, you do it. Can't finish the puzzle, you show them. It looks like love, but it quietly says, you can't do this on your own. The Japanese idea is simple. Watch over without rushing in. Be right there, calm and available, but don't steal the struggle too early. Kids don't build confidence from constant praise. They build it from surviving small difficulty. Good job feels nice for a second. I did that myself grows something deeper. So next time your child struggles, pause. 10 seconds, 20. Watch whether they're actually unsafe or just uncomfortable. Danger needs you to step in. Discomfort needs space. That's where resilience starts. 3. Build the warmth before the rules. People see calm Japanese kids and assume the homes are cold and strict. It's backwards. Before discipline comes closeness. Before responsibility comes safety. A lot of behavior problems aren't behavior problems at all. They're connection problems in a behavior costume. The kid gets loud because they feel unseen. Defiant because every interaction has turned into correction. Rules without connection feel like control. Rules inside connection feel like guidance. If a stranger grabs your arm, you resist. If someone you trust steers you from danger, you follow. Kids are the same. This doesn't mean letting them do whatever they want. Warmth first isn't weakness. A kid can hear no and still feel loved. The goal isn't a child who never hears no. It's a child who can survive no without falling apart. 4. Turn behavior into identity through small rituals. Japanese parenting makes kids practice responsibility. Small actions every day until they're normal. Carrying their own bag, putting shoes back, helping set the table. To Westernize, it looks like chores. It's identity training. A child doesn't become responsible from one big speech. They become responsible by repeatedly experiencing themselves doing responsible things. A rule says, do this because I told you. Identity says, this is what people like us do. So start embarrassingly small. 1 ritual, not 10. After dinner, your kid carries their plate. Before bed, 3 things go back. No reward chart, no speech, just repetition. The first week is messy, but after enough reps, the ritual becomes part of who they are. 5. Stop controlling the child and start controlling the environment. Most parents obsess over behavior while ignoring the system that keeps producing it. A kid melts down every morning. Why? The routine is rushed. Too many decisions before their brain is online. The kid gets blamed, but the system is the problem. Japanese parenting cuts the need for constant verbal control. The routine carries the kid. So build cues. Shoes always go by the door. The bag has one home. Bedtime runs in the same order. Kids get calmer when life gets predictable because their nervous system isn't constantly guessing. Predictability creates safety. Safety creates regulation. Regulation creates better behavior. So here's the lesson. Japanese parents aren't calm because their kids are easier. They're calm because they're not parenting at the emergency level. They build before the crisis. Obedience needs pressure. Capability creates peace. So tonight, don't change everything. Pick one moment, one ritual, one missing skill, one place where you usually rush in. Change that, then do it again tomorrow. Because calm kids aren't raised by louder parents. They're raised by smarter systems. And the moment your child believes, I can handle this, everything changes. If this made you rethink discipline, share it with a parent who's tired of yelling. And subscribe for more psychology-based content. Thanks for watching.